This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Bootser. Black Hand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
Hey folks, my name is Rene Enriquez and you're watching Uncensored. Welcome back folks for another episode of the Secret Hotel Mexican Mafia meetings. We've called this thing so many different titles, but it's the hotel, right? The hotel meetings, right? Whatever we're going to call it on the thumbnail, we'll call it. But when we left off, they were discussing the Chivas conflict, right? That homeboy Jerry from Chivas owed Smilon money, and they can't define what it is, right? But you hear Peewee in the background piping in, well, they got to do something for homeboy, which is Smilon, to make this right. And Shy just jumped in as the elder statesman. He said, well, you're talking about taxing the hood, right? And I think Shy's going to have some opposition to this. We'll see how it plays out. Let's run that video now.
No. Yeah, that's that. But not only that, you're talking about now and telling who's okay, you got to get this up. You know, the whole thing ended. They're working for Negro. You know, now, okay, Smilon has got some money coming that he should get it, but they owe him money or any other help we can be of assistance. And not only him, a lot of other carnales that got it coming, but they're working for Negro. You know, so. He's making money off of them too. They're dealing his stuff. You know. Carlos got another group dealing for him. You know. Well, that's both of their neighborhoods. It's my neighborhood, but I'm not working there. They are. You know. So they need to work out a little thing where okay, you work one day, you work the next day. You know, or something like that. You know. And you know, that was just an example. Work out some kind of method. Where you guys can work out.
I already told him, if he wants Chivas, he can have it.
Let me say something. First of all, us three already had our little problem, and I thought we solved this.
That's what I thought. I don't know how you got this guy.
Yeah, well, that's what. See, I went down there.
See, wait a minute. This is what I'm trying to say. We have resolved it. I don't know how it got into your people.
Well, somebody said that you sent somebody to kill.
No. I never sent nobody because we resolved it. There was a discussion.
Where did you hear that from?
Smilon.
Okay, look.
Where does Smilon hear
never
from?
seen anybody.
Okay, no. It was nothing like that.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Let's get off the subject and get back to being him.
Yeah.
Okay, look, me and him and Perico, we solved it. Okay, it's solved. I already told him what he want to work, where does he want to work, as long as he don't step on my feet and I won't step on his feet.
Well, see, that was a serious offense you were accused of, though. Yeah. Talking about you were trying to send somebody to kill this guy.
No, I never said that.
No, that's an automatic death sentence from you. That's why I want to know who said it and where they get their information from.
Shy is real serious about this right here. He's number one defining, hey, this is our hood, right? And these people work for Negro, so you can't tax them, right? He's earning money from them, and Negro is saying, we resolved this, and Perico, with Perico's intervention as well, him, China Boy, and Negro have resolved this issue. Somebody's politicking behind the scenes. It's probably Smilon. I don't know for a fact, but they're allowing, China Boy is allowing them to interject themselves in Artesia politics, right? And this was the whole problem that we had. We had opposition. And you're seeing Negro say it straight out, like, hey, it's okay as long as he doesn't step on my dick and I don't step on his dick, then we're fine, right? He can have Chivas. And that's maybe where he believed that he was entitled to control Chivas in its entirety and stop us from working there. This is a very interesting segment of the video. Shy's weighing in and says straight out, what they're accusing you of is a capital offense, automatic elimination sentence, right? And it is to do something like that, to send somebody after a made guy without sanction. Back in the day, it was a capital offense. I'm going to run the video now.
Okay. Because I happen to know that what happened with that shit right there, and Carlos knows who did it too. You know, don't you? Yeah. You know exactly who shot at you and why. You know. So I don't know how it came out that the Negro sent somebody
No,
to try.
no, okay, wait a minute. Before any further, watch out. Listen to it. Me, Perico, and him sat down a few weeks ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and we sat down and we discussed it because there's other incidents
We were
that happened.
clashing, no?
Yeah, we were clashing. All three of us were. Okay, well, what I'm trying to say is, we, among ourselves, took the time to sit down and resolve it.
That's good. That's where it should.
Okay, we did that already. We did
know that. So how to
No,
blow
I
out
told
a
you that
portion and it comes
Okay,
to
I
a
said I went down there and talked to him. Everything was resolved.
Okay, look.
That's
Rather,
why
Is everybody content? I mean,
Yeah.
what they discussed.
I am.
okay, well, I'm gonna.
Especially
Okay,
them, because they're gonna
okay,
be working the same
okay.
way.
Watch.
We
Now,
We.
see, that's my neighborhood also, and I went down there because I'm gonna work with these brothers right here, not only on a carnal basis, but on a homeboy basis and a camarada basis. I've known this boy right here since he was a kid, man, since he was a baby.
Yeah, I understand.
You know,
Yeah, that's cool.
and I'm gonna, but that don't mean I'm gonna show favoritism
Oh,
either.
yeah, yeah.
I like Carlos también, that's my homeboy también, and he's a carnal. And Perico's from the area también, you see. So that's why when he called me, I went down there,
Okay.
didn't I? And I got
Yeah,
you.
that's right.
And we went down there, and they had already worked it out.
We already worked it out.
Now,
You know,
if it wouldn't have been,
that's what I told you, and I told you.
Anyhow.
I mean,
Okay.
they're son hombres, you know. They,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I didn't want it. That's why I told. That's what we had the meeting. So we said we would have to bring you
So
guys
get
in.
blown out of
Let's
proportion.
sit
but
down
see, my
and settle
concern
it.
was that I was told that this brother had sent somebody to kill this brother.
I never said that.
And I couldn't see that happening, and I wanted to know where it came from, because Tonito's the one that called me and told me.
Who's the one who said this?
Smilon. Smilon, I see
I never
Smilon.
said that. What you-
Like, you got your feelings about Smilon, I got mine. You know?
Okay, look,
I mean,
before it goes
wait
any
a minute,
further.
let me say something.
Alright.
Let me say something, man, because that was a hell of an accusation that brother accused him of, because that's an automatic death sentence.
Yeah.
To send somebody to kill another carnal. Since then, I talked to Smilon. Me and Smilon got in an argument because Smilon was trying to say things that aren't true, and I know they're not true. And I was trying to explain to him, but see, Smilon is in there. He's stressed out behind that cage, man, and just being there, and you know, he's stressed out, man, and he's accusing people of things, and he's thinking things that aren't happening. And I tried to explain it to him. So as soon as I hung up the phone, I went straight down to his house, you know, and I started investigating, and we went looking for him. But when I got there, they had already straightened it out. You know, that's why when you called me today about the junta concerning this, I said, well, I went down
Well,
there.
you
and-
figure,
Okay,
you
wait,
know,
wait,
you
check
figure
this.
they
Let
had
me
to
say
come from
something.
somewhere,
Let
then we're
me
gonna
say
investigate this, find
Yeah,
out who
but-
said that.
yeah,
Wait,
see,
wait,
I
wait,
wanna know
let me
who
say
called.
I bet you,
All right.
it's probably an outside.
Okay, let me say something.
Starting shit with.
Wait, let me say something. Did somebody go to your house once? Somebody go to your house?
No.
What? Huh? Nobody went to your house with cuetes or anything? Huh?
No.
Did somebody approach you at any time with any cuetes?
There was a time where a puente was brought out, but that was
What do you mean, brought
That's
out?
where that situation came into effect.
when
No, this happened when my homeboys from one side of my neighborhood shot at them.
He got off. He got off from
2
them.
days after that happened, see, the same day that he called me, my homeboy Papas called me
Yeah.
and told me that they went to a
That's
party
when
down in
Papas
the
and
barrio.
them were shooting down the street, yeah. And that's gonna be handled.
And that China boy shot at them, so they shot.
So the plot thickens. The homeboy Papas is the grandson of the founder of the Mexican Mafia, Huero Flores, right? And very active in the gang violence there in the area. And this is an incident that Smilon is trying to make into Negro attempting to eliminate China Boy, right? When it was actually China Boy who initiated this violence against Papas. There's two sides. Like, that's the Devlin area, right? That Papas is from. They actually live on Horst Street, Horst, right? And that's part of Devlin boys, right? Part of a neighborhood in Artesia, and China Boy's from Chivas, right? It's another part of the neighborhood. And then there's the 90s, and there's Lakewood, and there's all that, right? It's a huge area, right? But they're in conflict with each other, right? So Shy is attempting to discern who originated with the rumor that Negro sent somebody down there, and that's Smilon's get down. He's a politicker. He's obviously takes liberties with the fabric of truth, right, and makes up his own narrative, and they're discerning that right now. But you also hear Peewee in the background backing up Smilon at every turn. That's his business partner, and that's his road dog. And it's admirable, but it's wrong.
You know, the same day.
Did you know it was you?
No, I don't know if it was you. I don't know if it was him, but I went to. See, this is what happened.
Did
And told me that-
you know,
and
could it
told
have
me
been a
that-
misunderstanding?
Yeah. That's what it
So
was.
There's a misunderstanding.
I think that's what it was.
No, I'm trying to find out where it came
Oh,
from.
Yeah, yeah, what's
Sure,
up?
we know who it is. We're gonna handle it.
That he tried to think since
See what it was is this
If it's
fucking
a-
punk.
Who told Smilon this?
The one that tried to put a contract on him in the first place,
I know it.
because he wasn't a carnal, would try to get him again. Him and his camarada, which was Papas. What's his name? Termite or Cricket? What's his name? The one that remember when Grumpy came up to us and he was gonna kill him. That was the same people. That was the same people.
Yeah,
That's
them
what the
battles,
kid- see, that's what the kid
them
comes in.
battles have to be dealt with.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's something that's been happening too. This is something when he got out there. You remember one time in Junta they were talking about them battles, the little clique from my neighbor was talking about killing him, and
Yeah.
they were getting the.
Oh, they're still
together.
at it. They're still
They
at
were
it.
getting the
They're still
battles
at it.
together to go deal with them. This was months ago.
See, but they don't come out, huh? They don't.
So
They don't come out
This
with
is
them.
just an issue that's been ongoing.
Yeah.
But
See,
it
they
had
don't
nothing
come out.
to do
See,
with the
I
conflict.
don't know.
It
really.
didn't have nothing to do with the conflict.
I didn't know
between them
faces
two.
to that puzzle right there.
See, when we try.
The incident I do know, because like you said, it was brought up. But the
Everybody
faces
around
to
there
the
knows that China
puzzles.
Boy's a carnal, you know?
Yeah, but see, wait a minute. That's just it. When I until I got out, they said no, he wasn't a carnal. They said, you know what, they were saying, fuck him. And I go,
See,
no,
what's happening
he is a carnal.
These people are related.
And that's
to-
when they came,
to-
and they told,
to
remember I
Huero
told you
Shy.
when they said that,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
called the Hueras
So
on
they,
me and this.
Huero Shy,
That's
Huero
when
Shy,
everything, then they found out he was a
Huero
carnal.
Shy
Then that's when they
raised
started back,
these dudes
and then
from
these
my
two
neighbor,
dudes
Justin.
started running,
Huero
and now we
Shy
can't
raised
catch
them.
them, because they
But
won't come run. And then
the
that
way he
day,
indoctrinated
when they were
them.
shooting
So the plot thickens even more, right? Now there's a group of homeboys in Artesia that want to eliminate China Boy because they don't believe he's a carnal. He is a carnal. He was a carnal. As we all know, he was eliminated by a celly, Psycho Calderon from Pasadena, up in the feds. But with that said, I think this is going to wrap up this issue, this segment, and we'll come back at a later date for the finalization of this hotel meeting series. I hope you like this segment, folks. I hope you like the whole experience of going deep into the hotel meetings. These are real Mexican Mafia meetings, never before captured on video. See, these are some of the only videos that exist of Mexican Mafia meetings that are occurring. I have some others in other cases, which we will be showing. But these are historic videos that brought it all about, all the RICO cases, all the investigations, and what's happening today. Okay, folks, as always, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Be sure to hype the video. You can join us on Patreon, too. We got some different content over there that's not shown on YouTube. Okay, folks, have a wonderful day. Peace out.